Y'all want the fallen fed to eat the cake. Eat the cake. You thought I was joking, but I'm not. Super fat man with cake in his hand. You all think I got the jokes, but I don't. 100% spitting facts. Eat the cake. It's so moist. Moist. You don't even need the milk. Put the milk away. Eat the cake today.
I am the R-Bomb leader, Optimus David, and we desperately need your help. The Tornillos, Shady 180, the Chopper, Augie. Playing with myself. I mean, we could save him first. And the fallen Fett are in need of your help. Return to Earth on Thursday night. To catch their non-tolls, presented by the Tornillos, 8:15 p.m. PST. The boogie, gather the troops, and roll well.
Whip. Hey guys, hello and what's up, and welcome to another episode of the Fallen Fett Chronicles. We are on episode 143. It's Wednesday. It is hump day. It is almost the weekend. Another week has gone by. How the hell are you? How are you feeling? What's up with you? What news do you want to talk about this week? What's going on in your world? I hope all is well. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Either you're here live, which I graciously thank you for. There's, of course, 27 other shows going on, and you're here. So thanks. I love you. And if you're on the replay crew, hi, how are you? Drop a comment down there. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and hit all, and don't miss the show every Wednesday night. And we got a lot more content coming up. We've spoken with Riley, and Riley is going to be running all my accounts. So there's lots of videos to come. She is just tired of waiting for everything. I have tons of video for her to catch up on. Sadly, Riley is not here this week, but there will definitely be more interaction with Riley on the show. So stay tuned to all my social media as far as TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, if I ever get that back. Probably not. The YouTube, we're definitely going to be putting out lots of content on there, reviews. I have tons of how we do Disney stuff. So just stay tuned. That's what we're about here. Just kind of our escape to get away and get to the weekend. We had a lot going on for this week. Lots to catch up on entertainment-wise. Is all the shows that we watch, everything's still dropping. There was a Marvel stream as well, too. People are getting in their Amazon orders. I know I walked into 2 new Gamerverse stuff, Wolverine and Silver Samurai and Captain America and Venom. So super excited about those. I love the Gamerverse stuff. I loved everything they showed for the Hasbro stuff. So there's lots of toy news that people are talking about and going on. Lots of entertainment news at this point right now. And man, Ross and Dee Dee still hitting. I don't care how much you make fun of me or what you say, but it's really hitting. There's a lot right now. Feels like the Christmas season started about a month ago, and if you don't stay tuned to my stories where I always repost Arizona Toy Hunters Guild, Brick University, Nerders out there, it's your way to stay up and try and go hunt and get. I think the hottest item that we haven't found right now are the Super Battle Droids. Yes, those were exclusive, and those are showing up at Ross for $5.99. Wisman had me covered this week, so shout out to him. I love you, brother. Thank you. He was just all the time I was on my way. He was hitting them all already. So because that man was so gracious, I got all my stuff. The big one besides Super Battle Droids is Neil is hitting. So we are getting almost like that full set of Skeleton Crew, which is awesome. And Neils are like everywhere. So it's very cool. The McFarlane stuff, oh my God. You know I got to give me one of those King Kongs to go with my Gorilla Grodd. King Kong and the Flash are showing up for $9.99. If I can score two, I will, because them standing behind my Gorilla Grodd would look dope. The room is coming along nicely, as you can see. Yeah, this looks like a mess right now because I'm moving stuff. Shelves are getting so packed and full. I am moving around all of my Treat Your Shelf from D. Blake Make stuff, and we're making tons of progress. So that is awesome. I almost have the living room cleared out. Again, head over to D. Blake Makes and get your signage that you need. He also carries lots of other stuff, from weapons to some accessory stuff and like that. Dude is so cool. Use the code The Fallen Fett and receive 20% off your order. Tell him Ernie sent you. Also, don't forget to check out Tachi Station Emporium for all your figure stand needs. Go over to Hidden Temple Toys and talk with Ed and get something either you've been looking for or put in your order for all the new stuff that's dropping. Shout out to the Figure Report. Mikey looked like he had such a cool weekend. If you didn't see the stories, go over there. And he was just featured in another show. He played a cop. I think Unparalleled Wade had the best comment. It's also Wade's birthday today. Shout out to him. Happy birthday, man. I hope you had a great day, and maybe you can get out to Disney for your birthday. What else is going on? I think that's it. There's a lot of birthdays in September. I saw lots of people posting it. If I don't know, happy birthday. I hope you had a great week as well. And yeah, tonight we got Marcus here. Dario's supposed to be hopping in later. Tommy is unable to make it this week, but he's right there. What's up, Tommy? I can't make it this week. We'll be back for trivia next week. That's awesome, brother. Thank you very much. That's what we usually do. Checking in with D-Generation Fett. Lots of stuff going on at WWE. We had the return of AJ Lee, which was awesome. The next PLE is in 2 weeks. So after that, then we'll do another show. See all of the guys who can come on again, and we'll catch you up there. Marcus, the number one moderator, is here. We got entertainment news to talk about. He has some stuff. We'll go over stuff. Like I said, if there's something you want to touch with, please let us know. Also, getting time for spooky time, and stuff has been happening on the How We Do Disney front. Oh my God, Disneyland and DCA is already all switched over. It's actually been a lot cooler. Today was a beautiful day, and I can't wait to walk around Disney in hoodies and see all of the stuff and just feel that magic. It's going on now, but it has still been hot. Oogie Boogie is going on. Lots of people over there for that. So do that. Actually, the Shirt Farm was over there. They actually flew in and did Oogie Boogie well too. Check out their drops that they got going on Friday. I've been rocking a couple of those shirts. Great quality. You get so many compliments on them. So go check out the Shirt Farm as well for your next Disney trip. But they also got other other shirts as well too. I mean, it just doesn't have to be necessarily Disney. So go in there and see what's dropping. But this Friday they got some really cool stuff going on. So make sure you're in there early for that. So first up, we'll bring in Marcus, see how he's doing, and say what's up. What's up, man? How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Good, good, good. I saw you post some pictures over the weekend. Did you get new figures, or you were just playing around?
Did I? I'm sorry. I am so lost. Oh no, it's just like posting some old figures I had.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you got anything new. I was so stoked today. I walked into the Gamerverse stuff, and I love that line. God, I hope we go so far with it. I love the packaging. I love the figures that they chose, and I can't wait to bust those out and go from there. You know,
what's your dream figure for like the Gamerverse line?
Oh man, if it's possible, like me and Mikey talked about this one time. If they do the made to order, how they've been doing, so successful, I think we should really start doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
If they can get us a video game Sentinel that big with the arms and everything,
like the Marvel vs. Capcom one?
Yeah, the Marvel vs. Capcom one, where he's like big and chunky. He's like bigger on the screen. He has the log arms that will punch you. He can even have the feet that come out. That would be cool, because just to say that that figure was actually made and we can go on, because the other figures in there, like, they could make. Of course, we would need to get new molds for some of those characters, right? But if you look at it, like, we're getting pretty close. Like, if you can bring up, give me a link to like Marvel vs. Capcom or Marvel vs. Capcom 2 player list, if you can, like the game select screen, and I'll show you what I'm talking about as far as like with Jada Street Fighter stuff and then the Marvel stuff. Like, this can happen, you know? Like, my shelf is like so full up here. I have my Marvel vs. Capcom shelf and I integrate all of them. You know, we keep talking about how Storm Arena, like, God, dude, can you please do Darkstalkers? Because that would be cool too. That would start filling our shelf. Oh, what's up, Rick Jones? He says a Capcom Hulk all new sculpt. I feel that too, but like, that's still one of my most favorite video games. So I play it constantly. When we were at the Toymigos meetup, I even brought my stuff to show Chamba, and I have everything on there. You know, it's such a wide variety of them, from Marvel vs. Capcom to Marvel vs. Street Fighter, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like, all those are crazy. I'm really not a big fan of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. What's up?
I was gonna screen share if possible, but I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it this one?
Try it, and then I'll let you know. I think it's present.
Okay. Ooh.
And then share screen should come up, and then you have to pick it.
Oh gosh, I don't know how to...
And then it will go.
No,
it didn't go.
I think it did. Okay, so hopefully you see it.
Right now, I have a black screen, brother. There we go.
Oh gosh. Do you
see? This is Marvel.
This the list that you're...
Yeah, this is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So see, yeah, you guys can never see my arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth row over next to Blackheart and Thanos. That's a Sentinel. So that head. So he fights, and he's big and chunky. His arms shoot out, his legs shoot out. Like, to have that would be great. Okay, so we just did, like, if we're going through, right? So right now, based on it, like, you can use your Jada Ryu, but then Storm Arena just did this one. Zangief is already done. There's even one on AliExpress that's like $30. Seems a little bit shorter than the other original Storm, and can work until you hold out for the Jada one. We have Guile. Darkstalkers, like we said, we need. Dan's coming. This Cammy will be coming. Dalsum, Bison, like, we have all that, right? I think they should start doing like orders on these bigger ones, you know? That would probably work better. But then, you know, they surprised us, and we are getting what is it Marvel call the eyeball looking one, the green one that's coming? Would they say Goliath or something?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Gargantos, I think.
Yeah. And like we have the new Juggernaut, Storm is out there. So we can be doing this. But yes, the newer sculpt, like Rick Jones is saying for the Hulk, that'd be awesome. Iceman just got shown this weekend. It's still not like an Iceman that I'm like, woo, but I'm still such a big fan of Iceman. I get it to have the Secret Wars come out. That's cool. It has a lot of meaning behind it, but then let's try and get at least. I still want an Amazing Friends one. We did have that 3-pack that was released, you know.
Yeah,
but it just still like wasn't it to me. It still hasn't matched, you know. Either the Amazing Friends or the Marvel ones, like the mold hasn't. This one will be a close one. I'll have to see it in hand, but I was excited for that. So there's a lot that you can do with this. Now, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is the biggest one of like selection, you know, characters. But like I said, once you start filling everything out that you have, it's crazy. It's already crazy of what they've been doing. But like to get all of these obscure characters, let's do the made to order. That'd be awesome. And then, you know, I wish there was a way that Jada could like sneak in certain stuff, like B Hood. She would be dope, but we have that Mega Man. You know, and some people want, well, it's a video game one. Like I understand, but like that's harder to get. So what we have right now, I would take it. Like I use this one. He's right here. The Jada Mega Man all day works for me in my Marvel vs. Capcom stuff, right? So yeah, to see that Gamerverse stuff and what we have, like it's just awesome to me. I love what they've picked. I love what they've done. But yeah, let's get a Sentinel order, and I feel if that goes well, then we can start the other ones, you know, made to order and give us that. Rick, though, I do feel like we will have a Hulk coming with the Gamerverse sculpt, so that should be cool. But yeah, this is what I enjoy. Do you play fighting games or no?
No, I actually don't. I don't play video games a lot. That's more of like
At
my
all?
brother's sort of thing. But actually, speaking of, I wanted to ask. Well, I wanted to ask the whole group, but I'll still put it out there, and I would also like the chat input as well. But if you were to have, like, in a hypothetical fighting game, if you were to pick 3 characters, like who would they be, or like what would their designs be? Because I kind of like thought about what your characters would be. I thought it would be like Boba Fett, Storm Shadow, and Soundwave. But I wasn't sure like which versions they would be.
Oh man, a Empire Boba, a cartoon version of Storm Shadow, kind of like the blister card that we got, and Soundwave is probably something like the artwork one. You know, the toy was just so chunky. The cartoon version is cool, and like Fans Toys has done that and everything. But there's some artwork out there too from, you know, people's own collections and what they do, and I would love to see some of that. Like I have some favorite Soundwave artwork, so I'd be like, oh, this is the Soundwave I want. And then I don't know how some people pronounce it, but there is a thing out there. It's funny that you say that. They actually do have that, and it's called, I always say Mugen, but it's like Mugen or something like that. It's computer based, bro, and your selection screen, Marcus, is like hundreds of people, just like you're saying. They do everywhere from like Disney to TV shows to Mortal Kombat, and you pick your teams and you fight, and they come out pretty clean. They kind of use the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 base. I've seen newer ones also do a Mortal Kombat type background. There's a lot that these programmers and people do that is amazing. I thankfully haven't got into that because I'd probably be stuck on that all day, you know? So like that. We do have some of the chat answering you. Rick says Yoda, Jesus Christ, and Cthulhu. That's a good point right there. But then again, too, like I liked how you second questioned it as far as so which versions.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, all of a sudden Rick said Jesus Christ, and I'm like, the South Park version? Because I feel like that would just kick ass. All
Yeah,
there.
I wanted to ask that because especially with the whole group, because I was thinking about this, and I asked Yoko this question a couple weeks ago, and she mentioned, oh, I don't want to speak for her, but she mentioned like Bucky, like Shower Bucky,
Yeah.
Kirby, and Chun-Li. But I should have
Nice.
followed up and asked like which versions,
Which
because I didn't know.
version?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know if she would want like not Storm Arena, but like Street Fighter Alpha or Street Fighter 2 or even like the Power Rangers one.
Yeah, there's a lots of different. It's funny when you say that, because then it goes into people's heads. So, they already know. But that was a good question. Let's see if more of the chat ends up answering that as we go along. We'll bring it up again because I like that question. That was cool. But yeah, man, sometime type that in and look it up. It is crazy because you'll see like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. You got Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. And then all of a sudden it's like an anime character. And that's your 3 team fighting, Peter Griffin and Mickey Mouse and Kermit. Like there's some crazy stuff that they do on that. Like I said, I'm glad I've never got into it. But yeah, if you look it up, it's like MUGEN on your computer. And there's all different servers and people who have all different stuff. That latest one that they did where there was a Mortal Kombat version from this new Mortal Kombat 1, and they switched it around with tons of Disney characters. It just kind of fit perfectly. And it came out real nice from what I saw, So yeah, we do have, I saw some people were getting the Mortal Kombat characters and doing reviews online. December is when Mortal Kombat Classics come out.
Are you talking about the McFarlane ones, or?
Yeah, the McFarlane ones. There's people who have reviews up, like a couple days ago. I don't know how they got them, but they're starting to review it, and it's Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Liu Kang, who I've seen the reviews. So not everybody yet,
Yeah.
But then the Classics comes out in December, and there are a couple of streamers like on TikTok and YouTube out there who've already got the beta version of the brand new Marvel game that everybody was tripping on. It's the anime looking one. I can't remember. It's supposed to be like the next Marvel versus Capcom that we love so much. And then they dropped this after they just dropped their last 2 games. And there are some people who are streaming it and having it, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Well,
yeah, Rentu Token.
Yeah.
And that's
Token Fighting Souls.
Token. Yeah. I like it. That I'm super excited about that one. It feels so fresh and new. And I saw they're doing like the hit through levels thing. I know Street Fighter started doing that too, but like I always feel like that was a Killer Instinct, almost also a Mortal Kombat type thing to hit through the next level. Then you continue fighting through there. I saw a lot of that. And I mean, not Mortal Kombat, but Injustice. Injustice was done by the Mortal Kombat team.
Yeah,
there was also
Right?
rumors. Yeah, there was also rumors of an Injustice 3 coming out, right?
Yeah, I think it was the Superman voice actor. He accidentally revealed it. Speaking of accidentally revealing things, a couple weeks ago, I think his name is Alan Cumming. Is it Alan Cumming, the actor that played Nightcrawler from X2? He accidentally revealed some news about. Oh, not Alex. It's not Alex. He revealed some, just like behind the scenes stuff, such as like who he's gonna fight and like the whole process that goes
in Doomsday. Oh, okay, nice.
So there was like prosthetic teeth. There was this thing where he had to sit in front of like thousands of lights that are surrounding him just to get his I don't know how to describe it, but like his bases so that they could do CGI onto him and whatnot.
Yeah.
Looks really cool.
yeah, there's always so much about that movie that's everywhere. I'm just kind of like not so wowed about it because they show it so much. I just want it to happen and go off without a hitch. You know what I mean? Like, what was the other big thing this weekend? Was they saw Chris Evans and he's all yoked up.
Oh yeah.
You didn't see that?
Oh,
I saw that,
I
and
saw
they're
it.
like, yeah, and everybody's like, you liar! You're in the movie. You're Captain America right now. Like that's what everybody was saying and commenting and putting in that post, and I'm like, yeah, I get that, right? Like he does. He looks exactly like Captain America right now. No, I'm not doing that movie. It's like, bro, just say
It's
you're
like-
doing it because
It's like Andrew Garfield all over again.
yeah. But you know what? His wasn't so to the point. I kind of feel like Andrew Garfield was like, I don't know. Really? Is there, kind of like, I think he's doing it. But Chris Evans like, dude, I wasn't invited. I don't know what you're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. And it was like, bro, what other movie you're doing right now where you're going to look exactly like Captain America? Like, you can't do that. He has the cut. It was everything. I was laughing at that. Yeah. Let's check in real quick and see who's here before we get on to some more news. We got the Wrestling Hound. And again, drop a comment if there's something you guys want to pick up or ask a question or us talk about for sure. Wrestling Hound, what's up? How are you? Fett time. So Hound, dude, how did you like the AJ Lee return? I thought it was great. It was fitting, and we're on a roll now, and we already have a match set up. So that's great. Stormfire Blizzard is here. Greetings, salutations. Santo's in the house. Hello, what's up? Sonic Rockman X. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the show. Hump Day. Bow chicka wow wow. Evil Diva's here. Hi, babe. Are you home? Great Jedi. What's up? What up, Fed? I just built Studio Series 86 Devastator tonight. I am complete. What a great day. That's awesome. How do you like it? Are you a fan? Oh my God, I have so many Devastators. And I keep seeing it, and Moocher keeps telling me about it. I think Moocher needed like one more piece, or maybe Moocher was done. But then Moocher's telling me that, was this behind the scenes? Yeah, but I think he posted it. Anyhow, sorry, Mooch, but I'm going to go ahead. Moocher built like a 3-foot tall freaking Megatron. Like just it does move and like that, but it's static and
Like almost 1/12 scale.
bro,
right?
It is insane. It is cool. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, I need a Soundwave like yesterday. It is awesome because, I mean, he's done droids. He's doing another droid. There's even the Sarlacc Digest mascot that he has. This guy is just a creating machine with all of his machines that he has going on. But, I mean, he pulls out literally this Megatron child. And I'm like, immediately, I'm like, do you have Soundwave files? I need Soundwave. Can I get a Soundwave like that? I'd have Soundwave just sitting here chilling the whole show. What do you think, Soundwave? That'd be great. But yeah, Devastator, man, congratulations. That's awesome. Let me know what do you think? Out of a scale of 1 to 10 with all the other ones, how do you feel about this one? Or is it just because it is a studio series, it's fitting into your collection because you have everything else? What's up, Margaret?
Really quick, I'm not really sure like how true this rumor is, but I thought that there is like some rumor of a Studio Series 86 Soundwave. That's partially the reason why I was asking you the question earlier about the 3 characters that you would pick.
I don't know. The only reason why is because I don't have it in the Studio Series. Like I've said, I do the Masterpiece stuff. I know everybody's all over the Megatron and the Optimus look great. That's cool. It's just, it's not my bag.
Yeah.
I don't do that side of the Hasbro stuff. You know what I mean? Now, if there's a Soundwave and it looks great, well, then yeah, I'll have to get it. Because there's been totally all these different Soundwaves that Hasbro Transformers has done that I haven't picked up. Like it's cool, but no. I was picking up the Scion version where they did the Scion boxcar of Soundwave. I thought that was cool. That was awesome. He came with a guitar. The guitar came on top. Like, they've done so many different iterations of Soundwave. I just pick and choose to go through it what I think is cool. But if a Studio Series comes out, yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. I'd have to see and just throw in my Soundwave collection. I mean, what's fitting right now is the Fans Toys one. It's almost cartoon accurate. It looks great. The size, the feel, everything. It's just so expensive. That's the problem. But I'll have to see. I haven't heard anything or even pictures of it. Toy Rensu's here. What's up? What's up, Zap? How are you? Welcome to the show. Zap, I didn't see you today. I did see Zap like the rest of the week, and I keep forgetting to ask you, are you watching Aliens? Like, we haven't talked shows in a while, man. I mean, we haven't had time, but
So good.
Aliens, bro, is so good. Alien Earth is so good. I love the story. I love the show. Corinne, even to the point, calls it my scary, gross show. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, what'd she say last time? She's like, aren't you done watching this movie yet? It's so gross. Why are you watching it? And I'm like, babe, this is the best part. It's not a movie. It's a weekly TV show. And I'm like, it's so good. So even she thought the production of what I've been watching in the background and everything like that is movie status. And I feel like it's just gone beyond that. Soon as it starts, I'm right there into it. I love how the story's going. I too forget it's a TV show, the way that it's been, and it has me. So what an awesome show! It's cool. Have you been watching it too?
Oh yeah, I'll admit I missed the first 2 episodes because I was watching, I think, Toymigos at the time, and some other things happened. But I've been caught up with like with episode 3 to yesterday's episode 6, and I just like need to talk about it because it's just like so much things going on.
Yeah, it's so good. We'll get into it. Rick Jones is here. We've already said what's up. He said it rained in the Bay Area today. So nice. I'm waiting for that rain as well too. I'm waiting for all this weather to shift over. You guys know I hate the heat, and hopefully soon here. John to the Ross. What's up? How are you? How's your Ross hunts been? Because they've been coming up really good. Capcom Hulk, all new sculpt, was Rick Jones' pick as well. I think so too. Link with the Marvel versus Capcom 2 roster. That's what Hound wants to see. And we talked about this earlier. Yoda, Jesus Christ, and Chatula is his. Saul is here. What's up, fellas? What's up, Saul? Welcome to the show. So Wrestling Hound's pick for Marcus are Trunks from DBZ, Beta Ray Bill from Marvel, and Shaggy from Scooby-Doo Way. That's cool.
Scooby-Doo Way. Where are you?
Yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I thought about you the other day because I actually was just changing the channel to switch from something else, and I caught in at one of the newer episodes of Scooby-Doo. It has to be one of the newer episodes. I think it was like on, was it Boomerang or something? But basically, it was like a newer version, and they had ran into Wanda Sykes as a guest. Have you seen those ones? It felt new, and it was still funny and everything. And then the next one that came up after that was like they were battling a crew that does like the same thing they do, but they had a real ghost and everything.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Did you see that? Yeah. And at the end, they actually showed Speed Buggy. And he came up, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's Speed Buggy!" Like that was the coolest little throw in of an episode that I ever seen. And I was like, "Dude, this Scooby's cool." But then it just switched. But it had me right from the beginning, and that's what I was on. And I was like, "Are these new?" Like it has to. I mean, it was Wanda Sykes. I was like, "That has to be new." And they said with guests, and then they had that ghost version one, and that other team that's supposed to be like them. And I was still laughing and still enthralled to Scooby-Doo, and it was good. So I don't know if anybody has checked those out or which version that actually is,
Hound said that the show is called Scooby-Doo and Guess Who.
And Guess Who. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up now because I thought it was great. Like I said, I watched 2 episodes from just changing the channel. I was like, oh, these are awesome. They remind me of like the old Phyllis Diller days and the Harlem Globetrotters or Batman and Robin when they would show up. It was cool.
They did a crossover with like Flash, Wonder Woman, Sherlock Holmes, George Takei, which is pretty fun.
Yes. Yeah. Because his voice is so distinct.
Right.
And he'll throw it in there and do it. Oh my. Yeah. What's wrong, Shaggy? You're like, George Takei. All right. How are you? Toy Rensu says, can a guy just be fit? Yeah, I am all the time, Rensu. That's what I'm saying. So yes. Chris Evans has been a terrible liar. Rick Jones said, I felt like it too. And so Great Jedi says, I love this Devastator. That's awesome. I can't wait. I will actually make a trip to go check out Moocher's. Like I said, I think he was waiting on one more piece from Pulse, or either he had it and he was building it next. That's cool. AJ's return was awesome. She has been my favorite women's wrestler since 2012. Extremely happy she's back full time too. Yeah, it was great. This is my first Devastator, and he is badges. That's cool. Awesome. Well, congratulations. It's funny that you say that, because as I do a Ross or Didi's run, there is a NBK version of Devastator, the yellow construction one, that always shows up. The pieces are $9 and they're huge. It comes out to like almost about 15 inches when you do that one. So if you ever see it in store, you know what? Next time I go to DD's, I'll take a picture of it for you guys so you can see it, and I'll post it on my stories, so you can see the Devastator that I'm talking about. And then it's just random. They're $9, and I've been in enough hunting that I've seen all of the pieces. So it is possible to get it. You just got to buy what you see when you're there. Give me that Ultimate Edition AJ Lee now. I'm sure it's already in the works. It gives it a 9 out of 10. Scrapper leg could be a slight shorter, otherwise sturdy, and it's a badass combiner. That's cool. Yeah, Rick's agreeing. Don't sleep on Alien Earth. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, that's Scooby-Doo and Guess Who. I'll have to check it out. Still have guest star in every episode. I loved it. Hound says Alien Earth is awesome. Yesterday's episode was insane.
Oh, Ernie, really quick.
Go ahead.
I think is it Twitch? Are you also streaming on Twitch? I think that might be a bot, so don't.
It is. I can't switch over here on mine. I only have the one screen. I can send a message to Riley if she's available to get it out of there. Riley is handling all that now.
Yeah. No, I didn't want you to accidentally encounter.
Oh, yeah. No. I saw it, and it happens on there. It's funny on the Twitch thing too. I just always click everything when I turn on. You know, you never know who's gonna pop in or what's going on. Yeah, just shout out to everybody who always listens and who's there. I know Gibson listens all the time. What's up? I got Jonathan and his kid who are always listening. We got Herman, Zap, Brian, like everybody. What's up, guys? Thank you for all the support and the love and always listening. So I always click on everything and just turn on, because you never know who's going to pop in or pop up, So I'll just give it that. Let me send a message to Rye real quick. But yeah, I agree with Rick Jones. Like, I don't think, because I've heard a lot, I don't know about you, Marcus, but I've heard a lot of people who are like waiting for Alien Earth to finish, and then they're like, then I'm going to check it out. Yeah. And I'm like, nah, don't do that. Like, just go watch it, because every episode's so great,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have a chance and you were waiting, like, kind of catch up now. It's such a great show. John says Ross and Didi's have been, what do we got? That's how they've been. I went today. I saw the KO Devastator at Didi's today. Yeah, see? Exactly what I've been talking about. I've only seen the same two. Was hoping to see all the pieces over time, but it's always the same two. John, if you end up getting them, I can send you pictures of what I see all the time. Like I said, I go enough that I've actually seen every piece. But yeah, I would definitely keep up and go on with, trying to collect them. $8-9 is okay for that Devastator. I actually have the green version of it. And then, like I said, if you need help collecting the pieces, let me know. And I'll send you pictures of what I have. You boys got toys? You don't ever know who's going to pop in. What's up? Thank you for being here. How's it going? Welcome, guys. Bradley's here. What's up? Adam. Ninja brother. How's yours healing? Mine actually started itching like crazy yesterday. I don't know why. I never had that happen. Because I still keep putting cream on it, and the light's hitting it. Because my skin's bad, so it is still cracking a little bit. I'm gonna have to go in and get it touched up. I was gonna message you too, Adam. I don't know if you need to or you want to, so we can go back together and ask Junior to go, because I'll need you to hold my hand again. So just
Are
let
they
me know.
supposed to crack so early though?
Again, like I said, my skin's messed up,
Oh,
so it's
right.
it's always done it on all of them. That's why I take extra care of them and everything. And he knew that, so he's already offered. He knew what he was going to have to do. Junior's such a good guy. He saw it from the beginning. Like you said, he didn't want to say anything live on the stream. He knew I was hurting. Right. I don't even know if I said this last week, but me and Riley were talking about it. I can't even remember some of the conversation. She's like, yeah, I was talking to you live in the stream. And I'm like, you were? I was on a whole nother level during that.
She was roasting you throughout.
Too. Oh, for real? No,
Everyone was.
She didn't say that. She just said we were all talking to you.
Okay,
and I
she
was
wasn't
like,
roasting you then. I'm not gonna.
I was like, oh, okay. But I don't even remember it. It was, yeah, that's how much I was hurting. What's up, Chamba?
Oh,
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I just know that I was partially upset that there weren't enough hand holding. I felt like I was being lied to.
No, we were holding hands the whole time. I don't know if the videographer Matt wasn't getting it or Adam at the time, but I needed that hand there.
That was Matt
Chamba,
Logic, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Matt
really
showed
nice
up. He was, oh yeah, he was down the street. Lives in the area, so he drove by, and he stayed the whole time and then finished so that me and Adam could talk and do stuff. And he started filming for us and everything. Yeah, he shows up to everything. He's such a cool guy. And yeah, shout out to Matt. Alien Earth has been fantastic. Yeah, Chamba, I'm glad you like it too. Weekly watching is being fun. Sorry, I thought we were being classy for a second. Nims has been wilding, and I liked Isaac.
Yeah, that seeing what happened to Isaac just kind of messed me up. I mean, I know like they're hybrids, but still, it's just like you're somewhat connected with these characters, and especially knowing that they're kids.
Yeah.
Like it was it was bound to happen. So
the actors are playing them very well.
Right.
To have the kid-like presence in the adult bodies, and we know that's
right.
The acting has been great because you see it. You can feel it. Like you're like, oh yeah, they're kids. Like there hasn't been anything to it. I especially thought like the funny part, remember when they cussed? He's like, you just said the word. Well, you said it first. Like it's the interactions like that they have that they do really well. What's up? Grumps is in the house. How are you? We are losers here. Hello. How's it going? Yeah, John, not a problem, man. Let me know. Adam says I'm pretty much all healed up. All right. Touch up already. Yeah, my skin is bad. And so I have to. What up, Ernie and Marcus? Popping in to say what up. Have to stream on my phone at the gym. What's up, RMZ? Get it. Get after it. How you been, man? How's it going? Let's see. Mine is solid. I don't think I need anything touched up. Awesome. The artist formerly known as Marcus Yee. Yes, is there. How moist were your hands? I don't, and neither was Adam. Yeah. I was cool.
I think the better question is who's moister? Moist.
No, we were equal. I don't think
equally moist?
I don't do that. No, so my hands don't get like that, is what I'm saying.
They don't get clammy?
Yeah, no, not at all. And Adam wasn't either. So yeah, that was cool. Corinne has like freezing hands all the time, and I'm always hot. So she'll come on me and just boom, grab and be like, oh my God, why are you so hot? And my hands are freezing. And I'm like, yeah. So yeah, look, see, I don't remember it. Adam said his hands were cold. Yeah, Corinne's are freezing all the time. So yeah. Yeah, man, Alien Earth is very special. Such a great show. It is cool. I like it a lot. It's such a good watch. Let's see where we go from here with I hope there's more. And then the way that they do it each week, it is like watching a whole mini movie every time.
I think it's like 2 episodes left. It's supposed to be an 8-episode season.
That's what I thought too. Yeah, it's 8, right? Mm-hmm. Didn't want to misspeak on that, but I was pretty sure it was 8. So yeah. Great show. We're almost there, but now's your time to catch up or give it a watch like this weekend, and we'll go from there. What else is being playing in the house still all the time? K-pop Demon Hunters. all the time still. Corinne always has that on. I just saw there was an announcement of toys coming up for that too. Finally, so that's gonna be cool.
Was it like Hot Toys or a different?
No. I thought it was
Mondo.
Oh crap! I can't remember. No. One of like our regular companies was saying they were coming out with the figures. There's like statues and that already on the way,
Right.
but somebody had talked about a fig, and then I got excited for Corinne too because I feel like, ooh, is this going to be Corinne's first figures? Like Corinne has gotten like Padme Star Wars figures and like that, but because it's Padme, but you know, to get like an import figure for her first one, like I can't wait to show her these. And then I just really hope that somebody just does the kitty. Like somebody has got to do that giant big old cat.
I think I've seen like some 3D renders of like sculptors making it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen that too, and those are awesome. He's got to come with the tiny hat. That would be cool. Oh, what else has been? Is it Beast Kingdom?
Beast Kingdom.
Okay, that sounds about right. Thanks,
I'm a little
Shamba.
mixed on them, to be honest.
On Beast Kingdom?
Yeah, I mean, just mainly through like their DC stuff. I don't hate it. It's just I'm a little bit mixed on it.
Speaking of mixed feelings, somebody had posted, and it just hit in my brain. I totally forgot about it, and I think I ordered one. Somebody showed that like one of those custom 112 Boba Fett's, and I was trying to go back and find out, like, didn't I order this? It was talked about like last year. I actually put it in my stories.
Like,
and
was it Black Series or
no? This is like one of those, one-offs. Like I think, remember the ones who did the Darth Maul?
Oh, like the Mezco soft good style, right?
Yes.
Right.
And then everybody did that, and then there was an order for the Boba Fett, but then people didn't like the Maul, and I was like, I already ordered the Boba Fett. Like that was so long ago. In my feed, it came up, oh, these are just coming in. Orders will be processing soon. And I was like, oh, wait a second. Didn't I get that? So I'll have to go back and try and find that. But I saw that coming too. So we'll have to see. Adam says there's a glow-in-the-dark Funko Pop coming for the cat and bird. I didn't see that. That'd be pretty awesome. A glow-in-the-dark version. I would like that glow blue, though. That would be sweet. Which I know could be possible. That'd be awesome. So yeah, Rick. Yeah, so did I. And like I said, I totally saw it. They said they came in. It actually looked nice. The way that it was packaged. I'm like 100% sure I bought it. I tried to go back to last year. Maybe it wasn't even last year. Because people were like, oh, wait, you see those pictures for the mall? But then I remembered everybody didn't like the mall. And I was like, I paid for the Boba Fett. Oh, no. So I can't remember the company, but supposedly I saw a picture and those are coming in. So let's see how that does. But that's basically like some toy news that's going on, that we have. Watching that. Said, I think it's really small. Oh, okay. Well, what happened, Rensu? Oh my god!
Because you said percent instead.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Sorry. So it's under. We'll have to see. You remember what I'm talking about, though? Do you remember the company? Did you see the post about it? Chama says the Funko Derpy and Sussy look surprisingly good. Really? Okay, I'll have to check that out then. Maybe I'll get Corinne one. That'd be awesome. Yeah, because she has that show on all the time. And I do love the song. I caught myself singing it at work the other day. I got out for the next stop and I'm like, I was like, oh, wait a second. What just happened?
My dad's been listening to that a lot lately.
Yeah. Everybody has, like everywhere. It's a phenomenon that took over everything. But what else did I catch up with? Dude, Peacemaker?
Ooh.
I had my mind blown with the biggest fan theory that there was for Peacemaker. And I was like, holy crap, how did I miss that? And I usually pick up on shows so good. Are you watching Peacemaker or no?
I'll admit, I haven't been watching it. I haven't even watched the first season, but I'm somewhat caught up with it. I just watched like retrospectives on it, but
Oh, okay. So IGN dropped a fan theory that was going on that I don't know how I didn't catch it or even heard about it, but um spoilers ahead. I don't know, like 30
I'm totally
seconds.
fine with it. I don't know
No,
about
I'm
the
saying
chat,
for the chat. Yeah, because I know how some people get, but we go over everything that's here.
Mhm.
I'm totally not caught up on stuff either, but so let's see.
Yeah, I heard about.
Okay, so people
Your
are
Boys
there.
Got Toys.
What did he say?
Your Boys Got Toys said we're caught up on Peacemaker. Gunn says episodes 6 and 8 are cameo fest.
Cameo
I've
fest.
seen
Wow. I didn't know
I've seen
that.
a set photo of
Yeah.
that. I'm not sure how true it is, but I think it's likely.
So in his multiverse that he goes to and he calls the best dimension ever that there is, IGN pointed out that there is no different people than other than white
Right.
people there. Yeah, and I was like, holy shit, how did I miss that? And so he thinks it's the best and that they're there, but if you go off into what the dad was from the other seasons and like that, I was like, oh my God. To where I was like, oh, is he going to be happy here? And then that just totally destroyed it for me. And I was like, oh my God, how did I not see that? So yeah, that totally plays into everything, right? What a great theory. I hadn't picked up on that. I didn't hear about it. It was a great lunch read. I was so into it. And I was like, damn it. So I can't wait for that new episode. I think that was today, actually. I'll have to catch up on that. Dandadan has been so good. I've actually I've been throwing that on in the background, just where we're at with it. And I'm sure the story, the manga is really good. I hear Chamba and Shady talk about it all the time, and they've known everything that's coming and everything. But the way that I'm watching it for my first anime and the progression that it's had, I'm all into them. Like, oh, are they gonna fall in love? Oh, look at what they're doing, and like that. And this last one, dude, with the dude in it, I was laughing hysterically when he's like, "How do I get a girl like that?" And he's like, "Oh, I just have to be dirty. Why can't I?" And I was just like, "Oh my God, what is this?" It was so good.
Is it on season 2 or 3 right now?
It's on season 2. It's on Netflix. I keep forgetting because of all these that I'm watching. So it's like my main 3 are like Alien Earth, Peacemaker, and then I go to Dandadan. But I keep forgetting that Sakamoto Days is back. Like I need to catch up on that. I haven't watched any of that. And I think there was another show that I was missing, but I heard that one is doing really well too, like for the second season.
Not
But like
Kaiju
those,
Great, right?
no, see, I haven't seen that. I know everybody keeps telling me to watch that as well too. That it was so good, and I heard that's really good as that's back. So there you go. Yeah, there's a lot right now to keep us entertained and our mind off of things and everything. So that's cool, and that's what I've been doing is catching up on stuff. So there's some stuff for you to try and check out and watch and make your brain shut off for a while, and really get into some good shows that are there because I don't feel like it's just something stupid to watch. Like we said, Alien Earth is a cinematic TV show that's amazing. And then you get into Peacemaker, and it's so wild and out there for a Superman thing, but we know this is James Gunn thing. And like your Boys Got Toys is saying, this is going to tie in to so much of his universe. So it's kind of like, hey, you got to get on board and watch it. And I feel John Cena does great in there as well too. Like he really does. And then, to throw on Dandadan and watch that, like it's been a good show as well too. It's like a perfect 27 minutes to knock out an episode and really like it and be into it and can't wait for the next one. So those are my top 3s. I know there's other stuff out there, but with that already takes up enough time for me to check it out. So I know there's other stuff, but yeah. So it's been cool, man. A lot to check out. Are you checking out anything different than that stuff or no?
Yeah.
Chat, are we missing something that we should be watching?
Yeah, actually, recently, I think yesterday, one of my favorite shows, Only Murders in the Building, with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. It premiered yesterday with 3 episodes, and I was like catching up with Yoko about it because her and I watch it, and I really enjoy it. Other than that, Torensu got me into watching Kamen Rider Zets, which is like the newest Kamen Rider, and I really like it. It's I think
What is that one
actually-
on?
Sorry,
What is that one on? The Kamen Rider one?
like what channel or?
Yeah. What show is showing that?
So actually, this season, I think it's one of the first that is airing on YouTube as well.
Oh,
So-
okay, cool.
Yeah, so if you go on Toku Shoutso, I think, and it's really good. Him and I were talking about how, like the sort of like motif or the theme surround around dreams. I think you might actually like that.
Really?
Mhm.
That's pretty awesome. Because dreams has come up. Yeah, I'm gonna get to these comments because that's crazy too. What you're saying of what's going in. And do you have another one, or that was it? That's been your top.
I mean, Alien Earth obviously
Yeah.
has been like one of my
Yeah.
favorites. I can't remember anything right now. Like there are certain shows that or seasons that I want to get to, like Ultraman Omega.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's out there too.
Yeah, I don't really know what else, to be honest. Maybe I'm just blanking out. But Adam mentioned a great point that the figure report, Mikey,
Yeah.
he's in episode 3.
He was. That was awesome, and he posted.
I yelled at him. I said, "Holy crap, you're on my favorite show."
Yeah, wasn't that awesome? He was the cop in there. So if you haven't
Yeah.
noticed the figure report in there, he was the one of the officers in the show. So shout out to Mikey. We love you, man. That's awesome. Like I said, and then he was posting up. He did a premiere with his brother for Frankenstein that is coming out, and he was there for that. And he was doing little interviews in the car.
And apparently, like toying around was there, I believe.
Yeah,
Like, wasn't he?
yeah. I saw that picture too. And then I think the wind goes to Wade because then I'm scrolling, right? And I'm like, I'm so happy to see Mike's stuff, right? Mikey's stuff, officer number 1. Yes, that's who he was. Didn't he have a name? I thought he had a name.
Nah.
No?
Just
Okay.
Number 1.
So you know, he had where he was in the car, and then he has the pictures, and he shows that. And like you said, Kevin was there with him. Then he goes on, and then the next one is Wade's, and Wade's had the screenshot of him and Oscar, and it says, "Son of a bitch, thought this guy was lying the whole time. I guess not." I cracked up out loud at work, and everybody's like, "What's so funny?" And I was like, "Nothing, never. Sorry, never mind." And I was reading it, and I was like, that was pretty funny. Like, of course, we all know, but you know how Wade is just the way that he said it. And I was like, that's freaking hilarious. So shout out to Mikey. That's awesome, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. Don't forget, he has his show over there on YouTube. I was guest as well, too, of Figures Not Included. So go check that out with him and Ed. It's always a great time. They got great guests. That's on Monday. And go send him some love. So I'm going to send you over to go check it out. Okay, so let's catch up with everybody here. Yes, he was in there. So Sonic said, if Ernie watches Jujutsu Kaisen, I'll love him even more. I have it, like, I know I have to watch it. You know, everybody's been telling me this for years. Of course, with the whole ninja aspect and everything. I promise one day, and I'll let everybody know as soon as I start it. But I know, and I promise it is one of those ones that I will definitely have to get into and just start throwing on. Have you watched Sandman on Netflix? No, I have not. Adam says he loves it. Have you or the Federation? Has anybody else seen Sandman like Adam? No, Marcus?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, yeah, Rick Jones, Wednesday. Now, see, as I say, don't wait for Alien Earth. I was waiting for Riley to get back so we can watch Wednesday and finish that. I had started some of them. She's like, really?
I think so. Yeah, I think she plays
Huh?
character.
I did not know that. So yeah, I will check out Wednesday because I enjoyed the other one. I started watching a couple of these, and Rye was like, "Oh, you're watching that?" And I was like, "Okay, so I'll wait." Little Val Beans is watching that too, so she went through it. But I need to catch up and just do a sit to watch all of Wednesday. But I heard it was good. Renzu's mentioning the Kamen Rider How do you say it? Is it Zets?
Yep.
Zets? Okay, awesome. And you said that was on YouTube. Wednesday is Goofy Tim Burton. Not bad. Yeah, I'm a fan. Yes, we talked about that. What's up, JD? Alien Earth is epic. It is, man. I haven't had a chance to talk with you guys about it, but it's such a good show, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. We'll have to hook up for lunch one day and go over all of this stuff, man. Shout out to Jacob. What's up, Jacob? How are you? And then let's see. It's Wade's 40th birthday today. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Happy birthday, Wade. And Jujutsu Kaisen is not. Oh, sorry. I messed it up then. So which one is Jujutsu Kaisen? I was thinking
of
the
magic one.
Naruto. It is? Okay.
I think so.
I'll put it on the list
I
then.
might be wrong.
Because I hear that one all the time too, though. Hound says I watched Wednesday last season 2 was fun. I liked it. Cool. Yeah, like Rick Jones has said, I like the Tim Burton stuff. This one is quirky. I like all those things that other people don't get. Like when I'm the one laughing at it, like, but nobody else is. I'm like, it's Tim Burton. Like, you got to know, like what he's trying to come across or what he's trying to do. So I'm a fan of it. But there you go, guys. That's definitely everything that will definitely be worth your watch. Again, if there's something we're missing, put it in the comments. Let us know. Like, dude, you've got to get hip to this, especially the new shows. I like where we're at entertainment-wise for us to go check out right now. And then also at the same time, being an old guy right now is so cool because they're like re-releasing all of our movies in the theater. Like being so old, everything is having an anniversary and like that. Like Dario and Jay Shaw and everybody, and everybody got to go see Turtles in there. I just saw a preview of something else that's going to be coming soon because it's like the 25th anniversary is coming back to the movies. It seems like if you just check out your movies, there's always something that's having an anniversary right now that we watched as a kid that you can now go back and check it out the movies, which is a great time, a lot of fun too. Okay, Adam says Jujutsu Kaisen is a mix of magic and martial arts. It's great. It's like a mix of MCU, Doctor Strange, and Shang-Chi fighting demons. Nice. I know somebody here has also told me to watch it before. So yeah, I got the two mixed up, but both of them I know I have to watch. And I promise, like I said, someday I'm just going to throw everything on and start from there. But as far as whatchamacallit with Luffy, what was that one?
One Piece?
One Piece. I could just keep listening to all of Augie's reviews in that on the TND Extra, and we already know the story for there. So he's doing a great job of watching all those episodes, and that's a lot of episodes to watch. So we're there. What else is going on, Marcus?
I was gonna mention really briefly that since we're talking about anime, I saw in the Toymigos Discord from Hound. He's usually like the best guy when it comes to finding out the news. But he mentioned, I think there were 2 articles. One was that season 5, or like the final season of, okay, maybe not season 5, but the final season of My Hero Academia is coming soon. And he shared an article that apparently there's a live action My Hero Academia show in the works, which I don't really know how I feel about that.
Like, it shouldn't be done. It should just be kept as an anime, you think, or what?
I don't know. I just kind of feel like usually with live action anime adaptations, it's kind of rare to find good ones. I mean, One Piece, like in terms of like recent examples, I think One Piece is one of the better ones. But for something like My Hero Academia, I feel like you're kind of better off with just keeping it animated.
Yeah.
Because I
can totally understand that. It's kind of how I feel on the Disney stuff.
Translate that. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of some of these live action redo of the stories. Like I could do without, just because. Well, on that though, I grew up with the cartoons. I grew up with the animated version. I don't need a movie version. Now, me and Corinne love some of the other ways to tell the story, like for the bad guys, to do that. Like we absolutely love Cruella.
Yeah, I love that one.
That's a great movie. We'll throw that on all the time too and watch that. It's Maleficent was good as well too, and that had two of them. These behind the scenes, a different way to adapt it on why or made them go to their evil side or become a villain. These villain stories is okay, but then these live action adaptations, like I understand some of your kids love it and some do, and they won't even give like the cartoon a chance. Okay, I'm just a fan of the cartoon. I don't feel a need like that. Like I understand what they're doing and as far for it, but I haven't rushed to the movies to go see one of the live action ones. Is basically what it is.
Yeah, like I mean, each medium has their advantages and disadvantages. I mean, with animated like cartoons or anime or whatever, you're able to do more dynamic things compared to some live action like examples. And for live action, I don't know. I feel like for me, if I want to see a live action interpretation, I don't know why I want to. I guess it's just like I actually don't know. I don't know why like some of us like watching that compared to watching the original like animated.
Yeah, I just think it's different times. It's all how we've grown up, what we were accustomed to, what we were shown, how we like to adapt to it. It still trips me out to this day, Marcus, to be at Disneyland and see this baby sucking on a choopy in a stroller and be able to control a phone.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that blows my mind, dude. Like full on pacifier there, crying. I don't even think they know how to talk, but then can turn on a TV show in that stroller while something else is going on. Like, wow. I didn't think that I'd ever be in that day and age to see that. And they're picking stuff on the YouTube channel or the iPad kids that are walking around with their iPad and their shows and they're like this, that trips me out. So I think it's just all the different times and everything, because I've seen, I've talked with other people and it's like their kids actually absolutely love the live action stuff and then walk away from when they throw on the cartoon version. And I'm like, how? It's so much better. I don't get it. So I think I was just very lucky that I had my kids at a young age and I was able to introduce them to that, and I didn't think that it was ever going to stick with them, as much as we had on a Disney movie or how much I tried to like always show Star Wars or everything. JoJo is just like me, my oldest, and he absolutely loves it. Jacob's on another level though, but then one time going to Disneyland with Jake and then seeing them spit out Disney facts that I told him when he was a kid to his lady makes you feel a certain kind of special way, Going with all three of the girls and watching them do stuff that me and my cousins used to do when I always did as a kid, that's special too. So there is still stuff out there that make you feel like getting in touch with what you remember and bringing up those memories and how we did. So I just think it's just different times and what everybody likes to see. It's one of those things that I kind of bring up to all the Star Wars fans as far as it's a trip that we got to remember that us old guys like the original trilogy. Right now you have parents who now grew up with episode 1, 2, and 3, and that's their Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? And they love that. And ours is kind of corny but they, Jar Jar is one of their heroes and Obi-Wan and like that. And we still love it. It was part of our story, but ours will always be 4, 5, and 6. We didn't even know it as that when Star Wars first was, it wasn't A New Hope. And our original version isn't even out there anymore unless you hunt down the DVD version in order to find it, because there's been so many remakes and stuff. Your guys' 1, 2, and 3 has only been done a couple of times, but to you guys, that's your Star Wars. And then you have these kids now where 7, 8, 9 is, and that's what they know is Star Wars, and they love the Disney stuff. While I'm there like, can't we just have Vader and Luke walking around for a little bit? I see Kylo, or even if I just saw one of the original stormtroopers walking around in Batuu, it would give me such a different feeling than seeing the troopers that we have now. It's great and it's there, but it's all what we've adapted to and grown up. So I'm glad like there is things as far as Disney Plus and like that to still have the cartoon or the live version. Kid could pick whatever you want. I can still throw on, you know, a whole different version of the cartoon version and have that. So I think it's just sometimes we forget the different times of when we were presented with stuff and where we're at and what keeps us entertained and what's there. It's like going back to Alien Earth. Such a great freaking show. And I feel it has aspects of all of the Alien movies, like the franchise. Like there is something in there for everything. Like, you know, we're getting the Wayland talk, but the other three companies, you know, this leads up to Ripley and like that. Like it's amazingly done. And then on the other note, I love all the new Predator stuff. I can't wait for that new movie to drop. Right? I mean, like, again, it seems like that was such our movies of Alien and Predator and Jaws and Gremlins to, oh, don't do that, you know? It's like I always say, don't you dare try and remake Back to the Future. Like,
absolutely not.
Don't do it. But, you know, at some point it might come around to where, yeah, that's going to happen. So
I just want to, like, kind of go on a tangent about remakes. So I tend to watch some like older shows such as like Columbo or Murder, She Wrote. And
I remember all those.
There was, I believe, not really rumor, I think it was news that Jamie Lee Curtis is being considered to play for the role of Angela Lansbury character, Jessica Fletcher from.
Okay.
It was supposed to be, it's going to be like a reboot movie or something like that. And as someone that is a new fan of the show, I don't want that to happen, just mainly because I have such an affinity for the show, but also because, and this isn't to disrespect, there's a spider on my wall. This isn't to disrespect Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, she's great, but I just feel like with some of these reboots, they often implement certain like modern sensibilities. And I feel like it's always done in a way that just feels very like, just doesn't really feel genuine, right? So you get characters like using the smartphones, you get characters using like slang or language that some kids probably won't actually use.
Yes, yeah. Right. Yeah, yeah.
And even like within the show, like I have my own criticisms about like later seasons and whatnot, but still I feel like there are certain things, not to sound like old and grouchy, but there are certain things that probably should not be touched. And if you are to reboot it, try to do so in a way that feels genuine to the source material rather than making it just feel like just a reboot.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree. I mean, I get that. Like we all have our stuff. Like I said, with Back to the Future, you better not redo that, you know? Knight Rider was another show that I love, and I'll still turn on Knight Rider. But they, you know, NBC had ended up redoing it a while too, and I watched that one. It's not the same, but I get it in a different car and like that. But Knight Rider will always be Knight Rider to me. And it's so funny when you watch it later and like how cheeseball it really is. Yeah. But man, did I want to grow up being Michael Knight. Like it's funny that you have that, because then, you know, when NBC redoes it and you do it, that kid's still name is Michael. And they change the car and it's, you know, all different aspects. So I get when we is. Did you lose the spider? Did you get it?
Yeah, I lost it like 3 times. I think I got it.
Oh, are you gonna let it bite you or no? Well, we'll see tomorrow if you wake up.
Yeah,
you can shoot webs. You never know where that radioactive spider is gonna be, bro.
Oh, it's there. I have severe arachnophobia, by the way.
You would hate my job then. I had a spider crawling on my face today.
I would never.
I was doing something else, and I was like,
No disrespect to anyone on the West Coast or the Mid Coast, but I could never move out of Boston because like we have spiders, but not as bad as like some folks like in Arizona or Texas or California. I'm sure y'all have like tarantulas and stuff. I could never. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
it's coming at me right now.
And here's what you're saying. It's like, why you disrespect me? Yeah.
Gosh, why can't I get this? But this is like the one time when there was a fly in Yoko's room, and it was just like
couldn't get it. Yeah,
yeah, it was a big one.
Sonic said, if Yoko watches Jujutsu Kaisen and loves Gojo, then you should too. Hound says it's a movie and not a show. Netflix is making the one you were talking about.
Yeah, my Damien. I think I got it.
Sonic says also, Ernie, why not do reaction reviews like content for your channel? Sonic, I've talked about it. It's all coming.
We've been trying to get
It
you
is.
to do like reactions to K-pop
Yeah,
for
no.
years.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez. Did it get you? Don't scare the crap out of me right now.
It crawled out of the napkin.
You got to squeeze, brother. Get it.
Sorry, it's on the bed. It's on the bed.
You got to squeeze. Pick it up and squeeze,
I
or it's going to.
squeezed it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell. It's coming at me.
Well, you better get it. I don't want you to freak out on the show. Either it's going to get you, and it's going to start. You're going to start climbing on the walls.
I'm going to start growing eggs out of my wound. I don't want to wish that. I'm sorry.
Gross.
That's horrible.
That is.
I'm sorry, chat. I didn't mean to scream. I just I have really bad arachnophobia.
There's a lot of people who have arachnophobia. I do, and I work with it every day.
The only spiders I will ever care about is Tom Holland. That's a spider that could bite me any day, and I'll stand on that hill.
Tom Holland, if you're watching, just wanted to let you know. So
DMs, my guy.
I promise, Sonic, like all that's coming, and yes, Marcus, I will be doing more K-pop stuff, and just reactions to all different stuff. Like I said, it's coming in the works. That's where all the super chats are going, is towards the new camera and everything like that. I do have the Ray-Ban. There's total stuff that I have for you guys that's there. John's been pushing me to put more. And like I said, from Comic-Con, I've just been wanting to do so much more. So I have all this video waiting. When Riley gets back, she's going to start editing and posting. So there is a lot to come to the channel, to all social media. And I love the idea, and you got it, Sonic. And then when you guys see it, like, let me know how you feel or what you want me to check out next and like that. And we're just going to keep rolling. I promise you, lots more to come. Hound doesn't want the live action either. Max Rebo Experience. Hello, all. What's up? How are you? Welcome to the show. As long as those toddlers are clicking on the fallen Fett. Yeah. You know what? There's parental warning on most of all these shows. So, just watch yourself. But yeah. Zap says, I thought the series Once Upon a Time was pretty clever in setting a different spin on the Disney characters. I didn't know you watched that, Zap. I had actually seen some previews because I dropped off of that show. But yeah, I was in for quite a while in all the seasons. I don't even know where it left off, but I definitely saw a preview where somebody had showed it, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know they visited the character. But you're right. They did it so clever. I am a huge fan of Once Upon a Time, and I'll have to go back and finish it. I'll restart it because I don't know if Corinne watched it either, but I do love that show. Marcus is being attacked, so he'll be back. He's going to have that cat go eat it. And then if you're a fan as well, too, let me know. And yeah, I'm going to go back and revisit that because when I saw those pictures, I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know they did that. That's funny, man. We're going to have to catch up on that one. I'll let you know when I start rewatching that one. I was raised around adult conversations, adult things, cartoons was a gift from my grandpa. I understand that. HAFF versus EOT Stormtroopers by Star Tours. They are sometimes by Star Tours. Like right now, that's where they have the Fantastic Four and like that. But it's kind of during Season of the Force when they have them out there, which is cool. But the Disney Stormtroopers are also done up great and like that. So yeah, we need more of them walking around the park, even if it is over there. So Season of the Force has that side, but there has to be a time where they got to change over Batuu. Like, oh, okay, well, right now you're visiting Batuu in the time of Darth Vader was here, and so was so-and-so. That'd be great. My mom was silly, so I knew the OG Star Wars and saw Freddy in theaters and danced a time warp from Rocky Horror. Exactly. Yeah. Like, why did all of our family think it was okay to show the little kids like Jason and Halloween and Freddy like that? There's so much love for the horror franchise because of that. It just scared me. So I'm still scared to this day.
Halloween, just to watch
yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we were kids, like, oh, here you go. Freddy's on. Go ahead and watch this. Time for bed. Yeah. What's up, Rick Dom? Yo, what up, my co-winner, teammate of the Toy Migos Cornhole Championship? What's up, Rick? And yes, your helmet was from Dee Dee's. You're welcome. I heard y'all talking crap over there on Between Two Sentinels. Ernie and his Ross hunts. Ernie and his fine. You love that helmet. Enjoy it. I'm glad you got it. Yeah, man. DD special. Telling you. But I'm glad you won, partner. Let's see. Rick Jones. Tarantulas are cute and harmless. Whatever, Rick. If you say so.
At my last teaching job, we had a tarantula in the office. Yeah.
I don't know. When I went to school too, we had all that too. I hated it too. I was like, why?
Yeah, I couldn't. I don't know why. I'm getting like war flashbacks to it.
Okay, here's a war flashback for you. Here you go, Sonic. Sonic says, speaking of spiders, have you guys seen the classic Arachnophobia? Yeah, it's bad. I think I spelled it wrong. I saw it back in the day. I've never like gone back to rewatch it. You know, it still pops up like on Showtime or Cinemax every now and then. I've actually changed the channel and seen it on there. But yeah, that was one of those back in the day movies. And there's nothing worse, Marcus, than being in your apartment, you know, and you feel all proud of being young and being in your apartment and being there. Then you hear a knock at the door. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm your neighbor from like 2 down. Just wanted to give you a heads up. If you see a tarantula crawling around, could you let me know? Please don't do anything. That's our pet. Bro, I couldn't sleep for a week. I swear to God. Like, I made sure to like stand around by the mailbox or be loud outside just to ask homeboy all the time, like, did you find your tarantula? Did you find a tarantula? And it was a week. And it went 3 down the opposite way. Yeah. So imagine being told that. I didn't sleep for a week. That was horrible. Yeah. I don't care if they're cute and cuddly. That's because that's not what I see when I was trying to sleep. Don't you want to be Spider-Man? I do want to be Spider-Man, but we'll have to see. We are witnessing this live.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah. He's going to wake up tomorrow crying on the walls. What's up, Matt Logic? How are you, brother? There's a spider on the wall behind you. Just kidding. Let's see. I got unreasonably stressed. Oh, yeah, there's Marcus right there. There's Herman. You're slacking. Don't talk about it. Be about it. I know, John. It's coming, bro.
I'm not feeling bueno right now.
What's up, Mark Rose? Yeah, you're fine, dude. You're good. What type of spider was it, Dave? Long legs, Johnny spider, wolf spider? I hate the wolf spiders. Oh, did you see Yoko recent video of amping up her game? She can basically pick up a Tffc and toss them across tables. Believe it. So when do we get Zendaya Spider-X? Yeah, yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, I'm excited for the next movie coming out. We'll have to see where it goes. I really wish we got the announcement first. Like no disrespect on the Holland one. I love that one too. But just seeing the 3 of them together, God, I would have loved if Holland would have got the Venom that we see from Sony. I think that would have been a good pairing and somehow still come back to Holland, you know? We'll have to see what happens.
Do you think we're going to see that during like Secret Wars or Doomsday?
Maybe Secret Wars. Maybe, you know, like they got to come back somehow. So we'll see. I love to hear you saved on my helmet. My future is filled with savings. It is. It is, Rick. Yeah. Bro, I've been hitting up hard. So for those of you just turning in wondering what we're talking about, at the Tffc Cornhole meetup that we had going down, came down to Rick Dom and I, and Rick totally pulled it out at the end and walked away with the championship. And so one of the prizes was a custom trophy that he now wears and holds every day. And then the other was the Star-Lord helmet that I was able to pick up at DD's from Hasbro, where they do, you know, their role play series. And if you guys have never picked up one of those Hasbro role play series, I definitely say you should. So we actually, in that stream, they just showed off the Wolverine, which we got to see at Comic-Con, and it was a very cool piece. Now they showed off the Daredevil, which Disney also has a Daredevil, but it's always sold out. But theirs does not come with the Billy Clubs that go together. But their role-play stuff, I like it a lot. The Spider-Man one was cool. The Doctor Doom actually looks freaking nice just as a display piece. And Disney had it for a very long time. Again, more content that I have that never went up, but they've had it for a very long time, and I was showing it off. It is a great piece, and for that price, I feel like the Dr. Doom one should bid one of those higher priced ones. The Green Goblin one is fantastic, and they also sell the Pumpkin Bomb on the side. Again, all available at Downtown Disney. This is how I've seen all this stuff. The Green Goblin one is again, I feel like the Dr. Doom and the Green Goblin should definitely be a display piece for a fan of those characters. And then I think it just adds more to it with the Gobby one that you can get the Pumpkin Bomb, which is, I've really come this close, Marcus, every time I see it just to buy one because it's like $30 at Downtown Disney. I just want to walk around the park with it. Like, I think it makes noise. I'm pretty positive, but yeah, I don't know. I just see it and I'm a big fan, but if I had the extra, I would definitely pick those up. But yeah,
done like a Cyclops visor.
No, but seeing the Wolverine and the Daredevil, I wouldn't be far-fetched to say that that's coming, or that you should send a message to Dwight and say, hey, because they asked. They said, how do you guys like this stuff? And I've always liked it because Hasbro from the Black Series, I have a tower of buckets sitting here, you know, of all of them. From X-Wing to Mando to, we just saw the Strangers at GameStop the other night. That looked really cool. Like, I'm going to have to get that one. You know, I have a list of everything coming up. I love how the Scout Trooper came out. I just don't think it will fit my fat head. I've been scared to try it on because I feel like that's going to be the reason for Fallen Fett going viral, because I flip out inside the Disney store because I can't get it off my head and I can't breathe. Because it goes on and it flips down. It does the whole thing. But like, I'm going to be here not being able to breathe or anything from the way that it is. So we'll have to see. But
there was someone in the Chatmigos Discord that shared a picture of, like, on the Facebook Marketplace of someone selling off a Mandalorian helmet, but the visor, it was clear. It was clear, and like their face was smushed, was like pressed on the glass. And I commented, I said, for some reason, I feel like this is something Ernie would do. I have to find it, but it's hilarious.
I've had old stupid ones before that don't fit, and it does happen. Like I'm telling you, these cheeks just get stuck in there, bro. And you are. And then it's worse. You cannot put your glasses on with any of the buckets.
I wish you didn't say that, because that would be perfect out of context.
Because they don't go on with that. But if you take off your glasses and everything, the Hasbro ones, they are done pretty good. I mean, you have to where, yes, you could go buy a $500 helmet, which is going to be way better than that, right? But for your price of anywhere from $80 to $120, you know, you're a fan, it's definitely worth it. You know, like I said, I got tons of buckets here. I have some of the Marvel stuff. If I had a way to display it, you know, it'd be great. So that's it. So let's catch up here real quick. But yeah, I would send Dwight that message of, hey, how about a Cyclops visor? I think that's great. Sonic wants to know, what did your work say about your new tattoo, Ernie? Nothing, just what did you do? What nerd thing is that? That was basically what they said. And I said, you better watch your mouth because I'm a ninja. That was it. So I have to explain it to some. Others just like, oh, Ernie with his nerd shit. That was all. They're fine with it. I mean, at one time before, you know, I was wearing long sleeves, and then within the years it came out, no, you can. And it just recently turned to where the supervisors can actually wear short sleeve. So that was a big deal. So they're cool with it. Some I'll explain, the other ones I just laugh and say, yeah, my nerd stuff. You know, work is a whole different vibe and entity over there. I feel like Hardy Venom goes with Garfield Spidey. That's what I was hoping for, Rensu. Like, I think that would have been a fantastic movie and a great way for him to do his third movie. Holland needs his own Brock. I agree. Saul didn't show up for the tournament. No, he wanted to. I can't remember. Saul, are you still here? I'll have to ask him why he couldn't. Something came up, but he was going to. so that we could do like champion versus champion and do this and that. And I'm like, dude, I turned into a full-blown tournament. Like, you couldn't pick teams. We had elimination rounds. It was great. It was such a good time. We'll have to see what happens next year. Maybe he will show up and more people will show up to the cornhole one. People were there just to watch. Rick tried. I wouldn't allow Rick to just watch, and he walked away a champion. So maybe try and show up to the tournament next year, Sonic. It was great. Like I said, we were doing elimination. It was rolling. Everybody was enthralled, and I'm sure that video will be coming soon. Oh, what's up, Dario? Driving home from work. I still have my OG Star-Lord helmet with Bluetooth. The newer one doesn't have it. I remember that one. Oh, what's up, J-Shot? The helmet fun. That's awesome, man. But we have talked about, thank you very much. All super chats are going toward trying to get the Pocket 3. I'm really, really trying hard. Remember, I talked to you about that. Thanks for the help and the advice on that. I'll be getting hold of you soon. So any super chats that we've been getting are all going towards that. I just wanted to let everybody know, so that everybody knows, like, what's it funding. Like, yes, the super chats help with the show because there is a payment for StreamYard and then trying to do other stuff. Or if we've had special shows, then it goes to that person. But all these super chats for right now are going towards working on the Pocket 3. I did see an announcement of the Pocket 4. So maybe hopefully the Pocket 3 will go down. But then at that time too, then I just try and get the Pocket 4? Like, I don't know. But we'll have to see. I saw that. Do they only make MCU? No comics so far. Yeah, you're right. Now that you say that. Now that you say that, John, I think it is only MCU stuff that they've done on the Marvel end for that. So we'll have to see, because some comic stuff would be cool. I think it would sell great. I just think that anything that you do as far as not the cosplay stuff, but anything like that, you're a fan of it, you're gonna buy it, you know? Like, I've bought in stupid like $10 Boba Fett gauntlets because it's Boba Fett, you know? Oh, J-Shot, I'm so sorry, dude. I tried to message you in Target. I don't know about anybody else, but is your Target spotty, your cell phone service spotty in the Target? I can never get a hold of anybody. It seems not to work, but I was specifically sending a message to Jay, Dario, and Sergeant Bananas. And at Target right now, if you have a chance, hurry to the costume section. In the little kid section, they have the Turtles weapons that look like Playmates. They were $25 a piece, but they had all four. So it was the Raph Katana. And what I mean is, do you remember how they had that brown build, Marcus, on the Playmates toys? And
what
like
is that hand motion you're doing?
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles old weapons. So they had this brown like
It's like on
look
sprue, right?
to it. Yeah, it kind of looked like it was supposed to be wood or something. So all of them had it though. Mikey's nunchucks, the size, and everything. Well, they're selling this at Target right now, and they have 2 nunchucks, they have the 2 size, they have the staff, and the only thing that was missing at mine was the katana. Maybe I didn't see it.
Or in the toy
it's
section?
in the No, it's in the Halloween section. That's what I'm saying. You got to go back to the Halloween section where the costumes are. So
That's
like
cool.
before, like speaking of helmets and stuff to buy, I would always go every year at Target right when the Halloween stuff went out, because you can get a $20 Boba Fett or Darth Vader or Stormtrooper helmet and have it for a display. They were $20. They were supposed to be for costumes. They weren't great, but to display that then. Then, you know, Black Series helmets started coming out and like that, and I switched over to there. Like this one, what else was there that was kind of cool? If you show up early enough to the Target section of the Halloween stuff, they have really cool accessories that you can buy for like $30 that can kind of look like a display piece like I'm talking about. I mean, I know it's not, but again, if you're a fan of something, why not? Then Cheney, I was trying to send him, they had a Wolverine mask with claws for $40, but the claws that put on you looked actually kind of dope. Like you held them in your hand, and then the claws that came out, they were just so over exaggerated, but they looked funny. Like, what is that? Like my Wolverine claws, like, you know, like That was cool. That was $40 though. But the other one's like, dude, it was awesome. So yeah, John to the Ross, you're right. But again, you know, Dwight was saying that during the stream. So send him a message and be like, hey, can we get some comic stuff to go along with that? That would be cool. As long as you don't get a Zemo helmet. Yeah. It auto-corrected to helmet. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate it. Yoko says that she lost because Chamba distracted her on purpose. Is that true? I heard it after the fact. You know, Chamba and his dashing self and that accent is so debonair. He can distract anybody. So yeah, she was going, and then that is what she's attesting her loss to was all Chamba's fault. I will back her up. So I'm sorry, Chamba, but I think maybe that is what happened. We'll have to see. Maybe there is, you know what? Maybe there is video evidence. There was lots of cameras going on. We have a video that's supposed to be coming soon. So we'll see. Diggs Figs with another generous super chat. Thank you very much, Pocket 3 or 4. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, we're pushing for a lot of content. I do have the Ray-Ban Metas right now. I have tons of that stuff. Riley will be coming back home next week, and we will get started. So stay tuned to all social media and the YouTube channel. And like I said, from how we do Disney stuff to toy hunts, to I will also have tons of reviews here. I've cleaned up the room. We're almost done. Everything's rolling and falling into place. I already have all the content ready to go. She's going to be the one in charge of putting it up. So we're rolling here. And like Herman said, be about it and do it. You got it. So it's all in place. So thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Everything helps. Rick Dom, yeah, Target makes service bad on purpose as you sign into their free Wi-Fi to get good signal. Yeah, dude, Rick, I thought it was only me, man. I hate it. And then the wife tries to like show me stuff and she can't. So yeah, J-Shot, yeah. I don't know if it's on Target website. Maybe you can try and see that too. But if you have the next chance to do a Target run to the back by the costumes. Already have them from years ago. They look like 2012 TMNT almost. Okay, so see? So Dario already has them. And they're, as a display piece, like if you bought all of them and put them together, Marcus, like that's the Turtles' weapons. Like, oh, that's cool. Where did you get it? And they're supposed to be Halloween props, right? But anybody can make them and do them into a nice display piece.
Are there any props for like Shredder or Krang? Because I think that could be pretty cool. Like if they had like Krang's like visor or something.
I've never seen Krang at all, but Shredder one year I did see, and I don't know if the front was lost, but it was the back of the helmet. Oh, so one time when I was searching for a Stormtrooper one, I found that Shredder one, but I never found the front. So there is stuff made. Like Spirit Halloween has a ton of like Ghostbusters fans buy a lot from Spirit Halloween because theirs comes out really cool, and Ghostbusters fans, it's hard to get stuff. So
I heard from one of the YouTube channels I watched that either Party City or Spirit Halloween is closing. It might be Party City though, but I'm not sure about that because I've never been to any of them before. So
it's probably so. Party cities are everywhere as far as stores that are there. So it's probably that. Spirit Halloween is always the one that comes and swoops in as soon as you're closed. They're there. They're opening up. That's where you find the Spirit Halloween. So ours this year are all the 99-cent stores that closed are now all like Spirit Halloween stores already open. And then speaking of, Dario says they had some cool ones at Spirit Halloween a couple years back too. Yeah, see, if you guys are anything as far as a collector, and I know, there's some people not into the horror aspect of everything, you got to visit these Spirit Halloween stores because of this. As a collector and some of the fandoms that you love, there is special companies out there that make this stuff. Like I'm saying, the turtle piece, I thought of these three guys immediately because I just think it'd be such a cool showpiece, right? To see the weapons, like that's so distinct. You know exactly who that is. And for a cheap price too, Jay says they're from Mutant Mayhem, but they look great. I store them in my TMNT turtle shell backpack. It's freaking awesome, Dario. I would love it. Yeah. So Rick Dom says, yeah, Party City. Party City is Dunzo, Dario says. Sonic says, Ernie, when you were drinking water a lot, what brand were you drinking? I drink Crystal Geyser because I once saw like a graph that showed which one is the best one to drink. I've never looked into that, so it was just the Costco brand. Anything around here,
like Dasani, like that's probably the worst brand you could drink.
I've never literally Sonic or Marcus or Chat. I've never gone out because of this one. Corinne has certain ones that she doesn't like. And I always forget. I think it might be Dasani as well too, that she just won't drink, but mine was just the Kirkland brand, the Costco brand, which is Kirkland. Yeah, and that's like water bottle. It's still water bottles here when we go to the park are all still Kirkland. So that was it. Crystal Geyser, I know of that one. I see that one around a lot. But I've never been one on taste either. Some people are like, oh, this water is so good and everything. I've always been one of those water's water to me. So that's it. Unless it has the bubbles in it, whatever that is. I don't like the bubble water. But yeah, it's just Kirkland. That's what we have. And then like at work, when we have to fill up our stuff, we just, it's nothing. We have a hose that we get our water that we have to fill up out of. And it's filtered and everything, but that's it. There's between two ice machines, nothing but filtered water. And that's what we use at work. So yeah. Ghostbusters merch at Spirit Halloween is the best. Yeah. See, Dario knows, and lots of people who collect Ghostbuster stuff go there just for that. Like they can't wait for Spirit Halloween to open because it constantly changes every year. It's at a good price. Huh?
I thought the SH was for like SH figure arts.
No,
I spent too much time with toys. I'm sorry.
Spirit Halloween. Yeah. He said bubble water. Yeah, the carbonated, whatever you call that. The one that like is like fizzy water. Like, what is it, Dario? Rich drank nothing but fancy water. When we go visit Rich or he was out here, that's all he drank. I don't like the fizzy bubbles. Like, yeah, I guess it's carbonated. Water. I don't know. It's in is that it? In the green bottle?
I mean,
it's the one in the green bottle.
Or something like that. Apparently there's a difference between that and like club soda and
yeah, I don't like it. Yeah.
There was like
dude, after taking a hot shower and drinks carbonated water, it feels so good. For reals? No. I take scalding hot ones. So Rick says it's sparkling water. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, say Dario would know.
Pierre.
Is it Pierre?
Pierre.
Is that how you say it? Yeah, it's a green bottle one. That's all El Sinestro would drink. That's all he had in his house. When he came out here for trips, that's all he had. He gave me one, and yeah, thanks, babe. She said you don't like sparkling water. Yeah, I don't. It's weird. I just don't like it. Like when I drink water, I like to drink it and down it, like to quench your thirst. And yeah, that you can't.
Yeah, savor it, dude.
Yeah, I can't. So we'll see. But yeah, if you're a collector and there is some type of stuff that you want to go see, visit your Target sections right now because you have to do it early. Because the thing about Target Halloween stuff is once that shit's gone, they don't refill it. They're not getting in another stock or wait till next week. They fill it up and that's it. You will never, ever, we're restocking costumes this week. It's like they fill up and that is it. It's out and then come the Christmas trees. So that's what you got to go over there and check it out. And then if you get a Spirit Halloween, in your area, please go check that out. Because as far as franchise wise, they will have something to your liking that you didn't know, but you're going to walk out of there to put in your collection because it's going to be a cool display piece. Ooh, on my end, I did not get it only because we were missing. I always get them mixed up. So Target had full-on masks with heads and the hats and everything for Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Oh. They had a shirt. So I've always had my 3 Lock, Shock, and Barrel here. But they were different. And again, I got those from Spirit Halloween. These ones were bigger. And I was like, oh man, that is nice. But they only had the 2 and I can't remember because I always mix them up which one the devil is, but I think for certain reasons, because it's Target, there wasn't even a place for the devil one, probably because it's the devil, I guess, you know. But yeah, they have those there, but it came with a matching shirt, a nicer, thicker, bigger mask, and like her when she wears the hat, it came with that. So that's at Target right now too, but I did not see it. The devil one. So cool, but if you're a fan and you were looking for that, but again, those masks that I've had at Spirit Halloween have always been there. So that's another nice piece to put up, because a lot of people always ask me in the past, ooh, where'd you get your lock, shock, and barrel? Spirit Halloween, and now Target has them as well too. I had a tonic water the other day by itself, no alcohol mixed. It's yuck. Yeah, Corinne doesn't like sparkling water either. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. But yeah, definitely go check that out. But you know, spooky time is also coming up, and what we have. So I got lots of stories to share. It's time for you to start sending me your spooky stories. I'll read them on the air. We can go over it, and you tell me, you know, has it been an entity? Is there something that's been going on? Whatever. That's usually what we start turning into. We can start a little bit earlier. I know Sonic sends them to me. I still have some to read already. I think we got 2 to go from Sonic. I have updates on our little entity that's been happening and going around. John's had stuff going on. So we're going to have a fun spooky time. But speaking of that, there has also been word of Scary Movie 6 actually coming out, and the Wayans are actually back redoing it, and the old school OG cast. So if you've never seen the Scary Movie or the Wayans stuff, I'm excited about this. I can't wait and see. It's very campy, very like that. Oh, I did check out the new Naked Gun. Good job. Still stuck to the classics and the old Police Squad TV show. I thought it was hilarious. It's funny. If you don't get it because of that, you have to be, again, part of that campiness of which was the Naked Gun or those type of movies that we also had. The TV show Police Squad, you know, was way earlier and like that. And then came the Naked Gun movies. And this one had Liam Neeson, and he did a great job. Everybody who was in there, you know, the stupid funny, the oh my God, that type of reaction. And Scary Movie kind of does that of poking fun at stuff and the satire and what it is. So let's see. He said they got the rights back and are working on it via Marlon Wayans. Yeah. So that's great. That's nice. But also Marlon's also starting in the brand new what is it? Keel and yeah, but who are the directors? What's his name?
Well, so it is produced by Jordan Peele, but I believe
it's not his. I thought it was one of his. It's just produced.
Yep, it's produced by Jordan Peele, but the director is Justin Tipping. I'm not familiar with their work.
I thought it was him because the way that the preview is for him was wow. The way I just said that is so confusing. The movie is HIM. The movie is him. So look it up if you haven't seen that trailer.
It's kind of funny because oh, sorry. It's kind of funny because I think there's a Disney or Pixar movie called Goat, and it's a basketball themed animated film. So the fact that both of these are in the like news circuit is kind of confusing. It's almost like that one time where there were 2 films. It was like called Imaginary, and then the other one was something else. But they both are on the same premise of imaginary friends, but one of them is a scary film. Was a horror film, I mean.
Yeah. We'll have to see, but to see Marlon in that way, I think is going to be great. That preview tripped me out. So if you haven't seen it yet, go definitely check that out. And then, like I said, I am excited to see the new Scary Movie with them back in it, you know, and all the original cast has already been talked about. That we're back in, so that's cool. Let's see.
Really quickly, if I just want to add on to the Scary Movie film.
Yeah.
Marlon Wayne said that there are some films that some like more modern films that he wants to like spoof on, such as Heretic, Long Legs, Get Out, and Nope. And I think he also mentioned Sinners. So it's kind of cool that we're getting like parody films about these more like
up to date ones.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Yeah. Because that's how it always was with the old ones. We had so many movies popping out all the time. They had so many to grab from. So I do appreciate that they're still doing the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Which is good. Santo, where did you get your cornhole boards? I will tag you on Instagram. Send me the message, a DM, and I will send you the link to them. It's I remember the old name, but I don't want to say it because I think he changed the name. But I have it here, and I will be there. Herman, are you still here? Do you know the name of the boards? Let me type in what I thought it was. Like, again, I don't want to be rude and say the wrong name. Okay, so it is 2B_rustic boards. 2B_rustic boards on Instagram. Tell them the Fallen Fett sent you over. My picture is actually there too, as well, and you'll see. And yeah, go over there, tell them I sent you over, and get you some boards done. So shout out to 2B Rustic Boards, and it's 2B_RUSTICBOARDS. And don't forget to tell them I sent you over. So go check them out. Get you some boards of your own. You guys can practice and show up next year and try and take me and Rick down. Dude, that was one of the funniest days ever. That was great. It was so much fun. They got the rights back. Oh, yeah, we had seen that. Sonic says, Yoko has a ghost in her house, but she doesn't want to realize it, I think. Nope, I totally agree with you. I don't talk about it either with her because I've tried, and I'm like, oh, that's it. And she's like, no. Okay. You know, I don't want to freak people out. But I am with you, and I believe there's something. I've even gone as far to tell her that I believe that it's a family member in hers. Totally think so. Because it's nothing like weirdness or bad. I think it's a family member. Mine, I don't know, just likes to travel with me.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember a story that she mentioned. Again, I don't want to speak for Yoko, but I remember the story
Right.
that she mentioned of, like, I think it was like she had a dream about, like, her grandmother or grandfather calling down. No, it was her father calling down saying, your grandmother's here.
That's right. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's always nice to have, like, if you do have spirits, it's always nice to have, like, someone caring for you, especially, like,
Correct.
a family member.
And I said that too. Oh, I don't think so. I've told you, like, I think it's a family member. But yes, was her house built by her grandparents? Again, don't want to speak on that, but I believe so. We'll find out. But yeah, so there it is. Again, I hope we caught you up and got your mind off things for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the interaction today. And if you are checking out the replay, drop a comment. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way out. We have some Star Wars news coming up next with the Sarlacc Digest, so stay tuned. The link is right below. Tomorrow, we got another episode of They're Not Dolls. I do have a haul because I walked into one today, and I love it, so I can't wait to show that off. Yeah, and then we'll be back. We got Corinne has a special show going on Saturday for all of those into her Castle and Couture with her ears. Go check out her page. I will have it up on mine as well too. And there's a special show going on this Saturday. Then we will be back in the parks. Shout out to the warm-up show between two Sentinels and everybody who hopped in after. Don't forget to go check out their replay as well too if you missed it. Thank you very much for all the generous super chats. Again, that is all going towards picking up the new camera. All the meta stuff will be coming as soon as Riley comes back. We are transitioning to going harder and better and posting more content. I greatly appreciate all the help and super chats and the support and love and ideas. Keep the ideas coming, what you want reviews on and like that. Sonic has it lined up of, yes, do more reaction videos. Like Marcus said, we'll do some K-pop stuff and like that. I have a ton of how we do Disney coming up. So if there's anything from Disneyland or DCA that you want to see or want to know, everything from merch, rides, and just walk-alongs throughout the park, we have all that coming from you. I got a ton of reviews also coming, and yeah, it's coming full force. So shout out to Dario, Tommy, and Yoko. We'll see you guys next week. Tommy says he's going to be here next week with trivia. If he can make it, that'll be great, and we'll see what happens there. Again, don't forget to check out They're Not Dolls going on tomorrow. And yeah, Marcus, anything else?
I just love Adam's comment. I was gonna mention it, but I didn't want to.
I am, Adam, definitely going to be going harder, so hard, and then we'll go from there. So we'll see. Sonic says, Dario's story of that old headstone being across the street from them all these years still trips me out. Yeah, such a good one. If you are new here and you're wondering about what we're talking about, I am definitely into the spooky spiritual stuff, ghost entities and stuff like that. I've had many stuff happen to me since I was a child, from dream stuff, seeing shadow people, stories. You can catch up on all past episodes. They are up there that we talked about. There is some old They're Not Dolls where stuff has happened. They still don't believe me, but it's there. So yeah, if you want to check up on last year's and the years before that, we got that coming up. We'd like to change it over to Spooky Fett during there. Sonic has some stories too of where he worked. Other people have entered stories. If you have a story yourself, send it on over. And we'll see you guys next week. I'll talk to you guys soon on Sarlacc Digest. Tell them I'm on my way. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow with all the toy news that's going around. It's hard as a diamond in a snowstorm. I know what you're saying, brother. It is there. Headlights are on. All right. Love you guys. Peace. We'll see you next week. Bye. Hit the thumbs up, please. Like on your way out.
Oh,
comment
me.
No, like, yeah, that's a good one too. Like, but then hit the button too, because it helps and stuff. All right. Bye.